Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Funnel Trade and the Friday Seal deals. There will be affiliate links down below to all these deals. It helps out a ton if you use them. You know, something we've been talking about for the last month or so is products being oversold, people being too negative. And I am not the kind of person who ever tries to talk about, oh, the market is bottoming or we're at the bottom or anything like that. I think you should be buying on the way down. You should be buying through the bottom and on the way up, and you should only realize afterwards, looking backward in time, that you bought around the bottom. And so I want to leverage an analysis that I did several months ago where I talked about how much standard magic boxes had fallen in price over the previous year. And in that analysis, what we had seen is there were very few magic boxes, standard boxes, from the last 20 years that had gone up in price in the previous 12 months. Almost all of them had gone down, and the amount they had gone down went from, a couple of percentage points up to about, in some cases, 45% drops for individual boxes. And so what I did for the seal deals this week, in the spirit of that oversold argument, is that I sorted that list by products that had gone down by at least 20% in the last 12 months, but we're in the range of about $100 to $250 because I don't like to concentrate too much risk in one product when I initially buy it. There's still a wide range of products out there that I think are oversold and are worth buying right now. And while there are some standard boxes from the last 20 years that have fallen 40% or more, they are in the $1,200, $1,500, $1,800 range even still, and I just don't like to concentrate my risk that way. So the list here, starting with the ones that have fallen the least in the last 12 months, Dragons of Tarkir, $171. This came out in March of 2015. Next up, Coret 2019. You can probably guess about when this came out. July of 2018. Yes, they always had the summer Coret release labeled to the next year, since it was going to have a 12-ish month lifespan. $106 for a product that is essentially almost 6 years old. Ather Revolt, this one came out January of 2017 and has fallen considerably, over 20% in the last year. Moving on, Eldrich Moon, $175. This is from July of 2016. Magic 2014, of course, came out July of 2013 and is selling for $146 today, about a 23% drop in the last 12 months. And I had zoomed all these out to the 1-year plots just to show how much they had fallen. Coret 2020, $98. Can you believe $98? Coret 2020, released July of 2019. Next up, Ravika Allegiance. This is one I featured last week on the Friday Seal deals. $100, and it came out January of 2019. Moving on, Wor The Spark, $115. You see just how much this has fallen over the last 12 months. This was released originally May of 2019, and so you can see from all of these, you're getting products that are 4, 5, 6, and more years older, still in the $100 to about $250 range, but are incredibly oversold in this bear market. They've fallen a large amount just in the last 12 months, and these are the kind of things where I think the market has overreacted. People have sold way too heavily, and I think that when we see any type of reversion to the mean in a bull market, these will gain considerably. So moving on from Wor The Spark, Hour of Devastation, $156. This is a July 2017 product, and you can see up here closer to $200 a year ago. Throne of Eldraine, October of 2019. I know I had some confusion last week trying to remember exactly when this came out. So October of 2019, $115 box, down over 30% in the last 12 months. Dark Ascension, $130, originally released February of 2012. February of 2012, $130, and this is down over 35% in the last year. Magic 2012, really getting back there. July of 2011 release date on Magic 2012. So old that TCG Player still has a low res picture of it. Down Well, only about 30% on this one. Not quite as bad. It's actually done okay compared to some of the rest. But again, you're talking at this point a 13-year-old product at $200, and it's come down 30% in the last 12 months. And finally, the worst of the bunch by a lot, $126 original Dominaria from April of 2018. And these are the kind of products where I always warn people, don't let price drive your sentiment. Don't commit the straight line fallacy of zooming in too close on a plot and seeing, well, it's gone down for the last year. It must be worthless forever. Understand that we've been in a bear market for Magic for a couple years now, for the wider TCG market, on and off for a while. Generally, the wider economic picture is flat to down currently and for the foreseeable future. And I think all of these have long ago become oversold and beyond oversold, and that in the coming years, again, when we have a reversion to the mean, we will see a lot of upside on these kind of products. Let me know what you think, guys. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my generous supporters on Patreon. And again, there are affiliate links down below to all of these. It helps out a ton if you use them. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on Final Trade.